Good day, everybody. My name is remain Professor Emmanuel Ladu from University of Fort Hare, South Africa. Last episode, I took you through the common mistakes researchers are making in writing their thesis and dissertation, and we did look at the issue of piloting, validity, reliability of the instrument last time I spoke to you. Today, I'm going to take you through another common mistake, which is also in line with what we did last week. Remember, when you're talking about validity, you have different types of validity: construct validity, face validity, and content validity. Then we also took you through the aspect of reliability. And how do you measure the reliability? What do you need to consider before you measure the what? The reliability. Today, I'm going to continue in the aspect of piloting and trustworthiness. When you are piloting your study, you must make sure that you administer the instrument into those people who are not part of your sample. If you are using some schools in A region, you take your piloting to B region so that there won't be any influence. And the essence of piloting is to measure the internal consistency of the instrument, which is most commonly used by quantitative researcher. However, qualitative researcher can as well use it because they can just administer the interview guide to sample that is not within the sample they wanted to consider, and do the piloting and see some difficult questions to be answered by the respondent and come back to make the necessary adjustment. Similarly, trustworthiness is one of the way of measuring the reliability and validity of qualitative research. And we have the trustworthiness of credibility, confirmability, and transferability. When you are looking at this, you need to look at the instrument you use, instrument you are administering, that is the interview guide. The content of the interview guide, is it credible? Can you be trustworthy? And is it transferable? Meaning that can somebody use the same interview guide in another research similar to yours, even considering different sample. So you need to look at this. Some of the mistakes researchers are making here is that the researcher did not know that to ensure validity and reliability in your study, there is need for you to carefully explain how you will go about it. Carefully explaining to the respondent what you expected the respondent to know concerning it. Similarly, another way of measuring the validity of qualitative research is through what we call triangulation, member checks, and prolonged engagement in the field. Let me mention the member check. Member check is a way of ascertaining with your respondent whether what they've said during the interview is actually transcribed, is actually captured. So you need to let them know to show the true reflection of what they've said to you during the interview. Then triangulation too, you need to correlate what they've said in the questionnaire and what they are doing in terms of your observation. So like I said before in one of my series, triangulation is not a research design. It's just an instrument to analyze your data, to correlate the relationship between what is being said in the interview guide and what you observe in class. So you also need to look at the prolonged engagement when you are doing qualitative study. You don't need to rush away from the field of study. You need to prolong your engagement there with the respondent to be sure whether what they are saying is not being under duress. So let me pause here today. Click on my YouTube. I will get across to you when I upload another series. Bye for now.